I'm going to move over
In
here.
Northfield, I am not a volunteer. I am, however, very interested in how you waste my tax dollars. I called 6 different counties that have lived here for years, one of them, and none of them have a hired security guard outside their shelters. They were all appalled to hear that we did. Camden County, which I think we'll all agree is much rougher than this area, asked me, where the hell do you live? They asked me for what reason we have a security officer, and I told them to harass the volunteers. And that's exactly why you have them. John, I've known you for 40 years, and you were always somebody that said volunteers are the backbone of the community.
Absolutely.
Then why are you turning your backs on these volunteers? Why are none of you doing the job you're paid to do? You're arrogant, rude, you're belittling, and you're condescending. And I'm not a volunteer, so nobody's going to push me out for what I have to say. Now that money that you're spending for the security officer, is that why you're starving the dogs now? Is that why there's a sign up now that says, used 85 pounds of dog food this month, feed them less? There are pictures on Facebook of dogs that came in healthy, that you can now see their rib cages and their spines. I don't know who that's acceptable to. And I really don't want to waste any more time talking to you. I want to encourage you people to contact the press. I want to encourage you people to go to the shelter. Let them let you in. What you're doing for these volunteers, not letting them in the building, is discriminatory. And I hope to God somebody brings a lawsuit for just that case. And by the way, last time I was here, I heard you refer to this as a witch hunt. What it actually is called is whistleblowing.
Yep.
And that, my friends, is protected by the law.
Woo! Somebody had to say it.
I'd like to make one comment to your comments.
Sure.
I have a handout with numbers on it. From the Atlantic County SPCA, the Prosecutor's Office, and the Humane Society. If these atrocities that you're accusing us of having done at this animal shelter actually exist, you should go and report us.
Absolutely intend to, with the pictures of blood in the cells,
Please do.
feces in the cell.
Please do.
But we can't go to the
Everybody
ASPCA.
do that,
But you
okay?
know what? They're not
Right, we can't go to the
held
ASPCA.
accountable. Every one of you.
Okay.
You said if nobody
How are you? I'm
says
good.
anything, if nobody speaks up.
Because
Well,
Nancy
we're
Beale's
speaking
best
up.
friends with her.
Very good. That's why
Nancy
we're here.
Beale's talking
That's
crap
what you
to
get
us
paid
on
for.
Facebook.
To listen to you speak up. Please state your name.
Hello. Maybe
Well,
I'm
first of
gonna
all,
go
just wanna
Christie.
say
I think
that
we should.
We did have
Go for
private
it.
meetings. Nancy Beale was there. I brought pictures, I brought concerns. She didn't even wanna look at anything or had nobody looked at anything. This is after the volunteers were kicked out. I have plenty of stuff. I just don't know who to trust. You know, I'm not gonna stop until this changes. We were hoping having these meetings change, and what ended up happening, now the volunteers are escorted. You guys, honestly, I don't have anything against anybody in this room, but go in that shelter and then let the security guard, you're going in there to volunteer your time, you got the security guard escorting you in the back like you're a piece of crap. You're back there walking dogs, you can't, you go to the bathroom, the volunteers, they're following you everywhere. You get escorted back at the building at exactly 1 o'clock. You guys have surveillance, you can see all that. And my concern of today is that on Saturday, April, and I'm very sorry because I'm upset, Saturday, April 16th, there's a dog that's in that shelter, that's in the adoption room. He got out of the cage. Now, that day, I apologize. Stephanie, one of the staff members, came out to put him back in the adoption room and stated that he is not good with other dogs.
He's aggressive.
Okay? Now, Saturday, or Wednesday, I apologize, April 19th, you had 2 volunteers back there walking dogs. This dog happens to one more dog. This is not the first time. These dogs magically get out of their kennels. This dog went into the back. Not one staff member. You guys should have this on surveillance, and I'm asking you to please. This
Pull it.
has to stop also, because now you got a dog back there. Not one staff member came in that back to help these volunteers. This is happening before, and thank God these volunteers are capable and love these dogs and get these dogs back, because you would have a major issue if one of these people gets seriously injured, or another dog, and there have been situations, dog fights because of it, and it's not because of the volunteers. So I feel, honestly, these are things that do need to be addressed. If dogs, I know I had to use 40K, whatever that stuff is called. Sometimes I couldn't even get a kennel door open, but these dogs are getting out of the kennels. Like, that is, you talk about safety. I've heard volunteer safety. Where's the safety with that? So don't you think that's a major safety issue? Who addresses that? Instead of talking, I'd like to ask, who is capable of reviewing those surveillance tapes and seeing how this dog got out so that it can be prevented in the future? This is the only one. I can tell you it happened between 12:30 and 1 o'clock on Wednesday, April 19th. But the other situations, those cameras are gone. We brought other things to the attention. It was never on surveillance. I'm asking you guys, somebody to please look into this. Because this is serious. This is no joke. This is becoming serious issues. Secondly, no leashes. We used to keep leashes in the back for these reasons. We're not allowed, now that you can see what the dog, the problems with the dog, there's no cards. You got to coordinate. I would challenge every one of you to go in there on a Tuesday after 2 days of these dogs not being walked, pulling because they've been caged up for 2 days. You try walking them with a dog, now you got another dog that doesn't get along with dogs coming at you, and there's no leash to even get this dog or do anything, and not one staff member ever comes out to help you. Tell me how you would feel and how you would handle it. We're coming to you because we are in this county, we love these animals, we're here to help. We'll do anything. I offer to do laundry, I'll clean kennels. I just want to help make this shelter better. That's all my goal is. That's what, we're not trying to cause problems, we just want, these animals deserve better. And we don't know who to turn to. And I'm going to say one last thing. Amanda is a single mother of 3. She takes 2 buses to get to that shelter, and she takes a cab when she has to. That is dedication. That should not just be ignored like we're nobodies. And this is not about me. This is about, I'm speaking for all these animals that I watch get killed for no reason, and all the nonsense that I have to go through just to be a volunteer. You have 4 volunteers, just so you know, because most of them never come back. I'm sorry, but this is the truth, and I can't take it anymore, and I'm not going to stop until this gets resolved. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, please speak.
I have them.
My name is Irene Poland, and I live in Northfield. And I know each one of you women who have spoken so far personally. They are not liars. They don't make up stories. I feel that in the last couple of months that I've been coming to these meetings, and these stories have been told about these dogs, and I'm sure the cats are the same thing, but cats don't go out for walks. It's been sort of ignored. And I know that a few of you guys went over to take a look at the place, but they were warned that you were coming. Sure, everything's gonna be nice and clean. I really think that, and I don't know if I can propose something that you guys have to do, but that somebody gets a professional that does everything. I mean, we need the books looked at, we need who's working there, why are they, I mean, this is just going to the ends. And this is not going to stop. You can see this at this point. And this is only half of the people that were supposed to be coming today. The others probably got caught in the rain or something, I don't know. But I am, you know, when the commercial comes on TV and you see these little dogs and cats that have been burned and this and that, and it's like, you know, how in the hell can anybody do that to an animal? And here, these kind of things are happening in our shelter. The people who are supposed to be taking care of these lost dogs, and over the last week or so, people have posted things on stories. And the one story that, and I don't even know whose mother it was, but a woman lost her cat, and she went to the shelter at 12 o'clock, and it was too early, but they had her cat. So they said, come back at 1 o'clock. She didn't get back till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They had put the cat down.
They killed it.
No reason. She was there to get her damn cat, and they killed it. Now, you know, you guys might think a cat or a dog or whatever is just another animal. But it's, you know what?
No, they said it.
They take care of us, don't they?
'Cause she was
we shelter them and they help us. So I don't know what's gonna be done, I don't know how it can be done, but something has got to be done. And, you know, I'll go over this week. I wanna see what the hell's going on. And I would like to go as an inspector, if I could, but I don't know if they'll let me in there. So
No.
I'm telling you right now,
No.
it's not, oh, wait. I can't do it next week because I'm gonna be in New Hampshire, but I will be back and I will be over there. And I will go and I will say I'm here to inspect. And I hope that the person who, I know she's here, who is it?
She's in the front.
Okay, that they will let me in so that I can check things out. And I would like to come back and report on it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to speak?
This is just nasty.